Mike, thanks. Well, streets in downtown Colorado Springs, in case you hadn't noticed, being overhauled over the next few years. Now, one of the first streets to get a new look, Weber, but it's been confusing drivers. Ted Scroll back here looking into those changes. So what is the confusion all about here?
Well, if you're driving over on Weber, it's about a 5-block stretch where things can get a bit strange if you haven't seen this lane configuration before. So let's take a little bit closer look on this graphic here. Now you see there's one lane for driving there. Then they have basically a full lane set for parking and then a loading lane so you can get in and out of your vehicle. And then that bike lane there is kind of snug up against the curb.
A lot of people have seen confused and getting frustrated in their cars.
It's a big revolution for Colorado Springs.
Feelings mixed about the new lanes of Weber Street. Starting at Rio Grande, heading north, it's now 5 blocks of the new look until you hit Pikes Peak Avenue.
I've seen a lot of cars driving down the parking section because they're used to 2 lanes and it drops down to 1 all of a sudden when they're coming off the side roads.
Former County Commissioner Sally Clark even posted on Facebook about it, attaching this video.
It's a parking spot. You have parking here. Go around.
The confusion? Going from 2 lanes to 1. That single lane weaving randomly for a left turn lane. Cars parked in the road. The bike path hidden between cars and curb. Pylon type items to keep you from driving into parked cars. Those pylons and the new lane shift could also mean problems for one of the city's oldest fire departments that sits on Weber when the engines try to hit the road. But not everyone is against the idea.
Love the lanes. Ride my bike every day, have since we moved here 40 years ago.
Jerry White lives along Weber and says this idea isn't foreign in other large cities.
I've ridden in a lot of other cities where this is old hat, but in Colorado Springs I think it's a great step towards moving us into contemporary infrastructure in the city.
Other people think the city needs to address bicycles more.
I like bicycles, and one of the things I've noticed about Colorado Springs is it seems to be a very bicycle-unfriendly city.
The city is trying to change that. The idea is part of the downtown master plan that focuses on making downtown much more biker-friendly. People pulling up behind parked cars or continuing to park their vehicles in the now designated bike lanes shows there's a learning curve.
In the last day or two, the city's just added some guidance posts that I think really make a huge difference. I think it's going to be easily navigable. Just give it another couple weeks.
As we were discussing, they're going to be adding this in multiple areas of the downtown area. And actually, if you look at that graphic there that we showed you at the beginning, what I noticed is that that's courtesy of the city of Los Angeles. Probably the best city to drive around, right?
Wow. No wonder there's some confusion. But again, bottom line is this is not going to change.
No.
This is the way it's going to be. Folks need to understand that and respect the folks on the bikes, but obviously take a few trips there to get used to it.
Yeah, that's why they plaster all those signs all the way along there. So, yeah, you got to get used to it.
Absolutely. Ted, thank you.